I chose the Bar Street Trailhead because this is a place where my family and I come to hike.
I am standing in the Little Big Econ State Park. It is northeast of UCF. One of the observations I've made is the Econ River is significantly higher than it is in the dry season. It's about 8 to 10 feet higher than what it is. There's a lot of bank cover. As you can see, there are benches where people normally would sit, and it is very close to those benches. So this is the American Beauty Berry. Its scientific name is Calocarpa americana. I'm on one of the small trails located next to the Econ River. You can also see over here that there is another section of beautyberry. This is important to the local ecosystem because it provides a food source to small animals and birds. It's also really helpful to humans because it acts as a natural mosquito repellent. I actually just finished putting some on my ankles because the mosquitoes are really intense out here. It also is chock full of antioxidants and vitamin C, so a lot of people will harvest them and turn them into jams or jellies.
This forest was established on March 24th, 1994.
As I continue down the trail, I was reminded of a couple of concepts from Aldo Leopold's Sand County Almanac about being a conqueror of the land rather than a part of its community. So on this section of the trail specifically, you can see how people have become conquerors. The trail itself has become very U-shaped because of people eroding the soil as they come through here. You can see over here, this is a root from a saw palmetto, and it has become exposed to the point of where it has died. Farther down, because of people coming through here so often, there is a very large puddle. This large puddle is because the soil has been changed to where it does not drain properly, and this large area is not able to drain because of the change of the land. So rather than becoming a conqueror, like as in this portion of the trail, we can become community members by being more conscious of our impacts that we have here. So this is a state park where it is managed by the U.S. Forest Service, and with that management comes either adding soil, taking away soil, and carving out these areas. So instead of carving out these areas to the extent that they could possibly add some soil back in or survey every so often so big bodies of water like this do not accumulate along the trail.
The name comes from the Little Econ and the larger Econ, which come together south of this forest.
So as I finish up my hike, I wanted to point out again some of the large impacts that humans have on this environment. You can see here that the U.S. Forest Service had tried to prevent some erosion by adding in bracing and gravel to prevent the soil from eroding. This is actually used as a service road, so the force of the trucks going through here has caused changing of the land geography, and you can see this gigantic puddle that has accumulated because of that major change.